Labyrinth is a very simple concept in many ways. It started in 1982 as a study group of a group of young musicians. I was one of them at the time. And our interest was in studying various types of music which are of the broader family of modal music. There are many of these traditions, and they extend all the way from Northwest Africa right up until Western China. And it has always maintained that character. It's like a study group. Even the teacher is a part of the group, not somebody who is just, necessarily the leader. So as Labyrinth gradually grew, it acquired a space of its own on Crete. Our center is in the village of Labyrinth on Crete. And it is there for helping young students to come into better contact with and to study modal musical traditions. It's a non-profit organization, and its primary goal is just to help students to study this music, that's all. The decision to open branches of Labyrinth was partly ours, but mostly it was on the part of the people who themselves are opening these branches, and it was through their interest that we were very, very happy to do that, because it makes it more accessible to the students in different regions. And because we feel that Labyrinth as a meeting place for people interested in the same type of music, and just as a place for people to enjoy this music and enjoy each other's company, it's something which is very positive, and it can be anywhere. And also it's very interesting because Labyrinth in each of its different locations develops in its own way and develops its own character. What is done here and what is done in Barcelona, what will be done next year in Canada, are not just a copy-paste of what we do on Crete. Each one will develop in its own way and develop its own character and its own personality, really. And that makes it even richer. So that's something which is very, very positive for us.
I'm very, very happy to be here in Santa Sofia. I'm invited by Labyrinth Italia. It's the first edition for them, but I know that Labyrinth exists in Crete since a long time. And really for me, it's an honor to be here. And I had an amazing experience this week. I have several identities. I think I can say that, my mother, my grandmother was singer, not singer professional, but we sing at home Sephardic song, Jewish Arabic song, Andalus music. And in the same time, I go to the university, to the musicology, to the conservatory. So I had my prize of lyrical art, dramatic, etc. And I am pianist too. So I had a very strong background of classical music, but I keep in my heart and in my voice all the time this Sephardic repertory.
Since 40 years I am with this instrument, and very happy to have this instrument and to live with the music, with this kind of music. If you have knowledge and discipline in life to practice, then become easier. Feel it's like family, you know, like family. They play the same feeling, the same music, the same notes, so we become with some of them very close friends, you know. And I think, since 12 years now in Labyrinth, in Labyrinth, and I am very thankful to you. And I teach myself first. How do you teach?
as far as I remember myself, the drum was there all the time. So I grew up with the drum, and it was a Turkish darbuka, the old style of Turkish darbuka, which they play with a specific technique. One day, at the age 8, 10, around that, I found a small frame drum under nature, and I was wondering what to do with that. I think it's the most ancient drum in the world. Just a frame and the skin is very simple, no body, no. 14 years ago, I think, I got a call from Ross, and he offered me to come to teach in Labyrinth. Through Labyrinth, I have a lot of students from all over the world, and I'm lucky to share this music that I create over the years with very good students, very talented from different cultures from the world. It's very amazing. So for me, it's actually growing up very much. Every year is growing up, and Labyrinth came to Italy and other places in the world, and I feel honored and pleasure to be part of it.
Cut. Non potevamo sottrarci a questa sfida, non potevamo che accogliere a braccia aperte Labyrinth, che rappresenta, al di là dell'aspetto della formazione musicale, anche, spero, un'esperienza positiva da un punto di vista squisitamente umano per i ragazzi. Mi auguro che Santa Sofia sia stata, come di solito lo è, accogliente, e che questa sia solo l'inizio di una lunga e proficua collaborazione con Labyrinth.